Welcome to the Bachelor of Education secondary program route in the College of Education at the University of Saskatchewan. We hope you've already watched our New to Education video, since it contains important information about our B.Ed program, an introduction to some terminology, and how to book an academic advising appointment. In this video, we cover how to select your first and second year classes, an overview of your degree requirements, how to access degree works, and how your program route differs from the early middle years program route. In your first 2 years of education, you'll take 3 different types of education classes: EFTT, which stands for Educational Foundations, ECUR, which stands for Curriculum Studies, and EPSE, which stands for Educational Psychology and Special Education. To select your first year classes, consult the course and program catalog at programs.usask.ca. Select Colleges and Schools, then Education, and Bachelor of Education. Scroll to the bottom or click Programs on the left-hand side, and select Bachelor of Education B.Ed Secondary Program. The course and program catalog is a great tool and most helpful if used together with the College of Education program planning sheets, which you can find by going to education.usask.ca, clicking on Students and selecting Academic Advising, scroll down to Teaching Areas and select Program Planning Sheets, click Secondary Program Plan. The program planning sheet indicates a certain number of credit units in each area. Under Education Learning Communities, you can see that each class is listed with 0.0 after it. The value after the decimal in all classes represents the number of credit units attached to it. Since you pay tuition per credit unit, the 0.0 means there is no tuition attached to these courses. However, the learning communities are still required as part of the B.Ed program. Learning communities are 50 minutes each week and are facilitated by upper year education students called peer mentors. These sessions are designed to help first and second year students build a professional community and prepare for their careers as teachers. In years 1 and 2, the professional study component is made up of 4 education classes. We recommend taking 1 education class in each term for your first 2 years. These 4 education classes do not need to be completed in any specific order, but we do recommend that you take the 100 level education classes in your first year and the 200 level classes in your second year. In the secondary program route, you are required to select 2 teaching areas from the following: biology, chemistry, drama, English language arts, Indigenous studies, mathematics, modern languages, French or Cree, physics, social sciences, social studies, or visual arts. For teaching area 1, 24 credit units or 8 classes are required. For teaching area 2, 15 credit units or 5 classes are required. It's helpful to consult the course and program catalog to determine what classes must be taken to fulfill your teaching area requirements and which ones allow you some choice or options. On the left side of the program planning sheet, you'll see the requirements that every B.Ed student must complete. Every student is required to take 6 credit units of English, as well as Indigenous Studies 107 or an equivalent. If you select English as your teaching area 1 or 2, then the 6 credit units of English on the left side are replaced with external elective courses. External electives can be any course that the University of Saskatchewan offers for credit, but cannot be education courses. Similarly, if you select Social Sciences, Social Studies, or Indigenous Studies as your teaching area 1 or 2, then Indigenous Studies 107 on the left side is replaced with an external elective. As an example, if you were to select biology as your teaching area 1, you can see that the course and program catalog requires biology 120 and 121, as well as 9 credit units from a specific set of courses, and then at least 6 credit units must be at the 300 or 400 level. In this same example, if Social Sciences, Social Studies is your teaching area 2, you can see that the course and program catalog requires 6 credit units of Indigenous Studies, including Indigenous Studies 107.3, and 6 credit units of History, and the remaining course may be any social science. Indigenous Studies 107 is also removed from the left side of the program planning sheet. You would then be required to complete 1 3-credit unit non-education course as an external elective. One thing that it's important to note about the Social Science, Social Studies teaching area is that 6 credit units must be courses that contain Canadian content. In this case, both Indigenous Studies 107 and Indigenous Studies 255 are Canadian-based courses. During your Bachelor of Education, you will be required to participate in 4 field experiences, each of which is a prerequisite for the next. The first field experience takes place during the spring session after your second year of study and is a 2-week placement, during which you will begin learning how to plan lessons and do a small amount of co-teaching. This field experience is in a rural or First Nations school outside of Saskatoon. Be sure not to book holidays or commit to work prior to mid-May in the spring after your second year so that you are able to complete your first field experience, EDST 213.0. Your second field experience, EDST 321.3, takes place during the fall term of your third year. You'll spend 2 days a week for the fall term paired up with a collaborating teacher in or around Saskatoon. EDST 321 is designed to give you a longer-term experience in the same school and involves collaboratively planning a few lessons as well as meeting other outcomes. Your third field experience, EDST 322.3, is in the winter term of your third year and builds on EDST 321. You are required to do a greater number of lessons and achieve more specific outcomes to prepare you for your final field experience. Your fourth and final field experience is a 16-week extended practicum, EXPR 422.15, during the first term of your final year in a Saskatchewan school, working with a collaborating teacher, and includes a significant amount of independent but supervised teaching. There are some alternative practicum options, which include 6 weeks abroad in an international setting or 6 weeks in an adult learning or community-based setting. You'll hear all about these near the end of your third year as you prepare for your extended practicum. Once you've registered for classes, you can log into DegreeWorks to see an estimation of your progress through the Bachelor of Education degree. To access DegreeWorks, log into your PAWS account with your NSID and password at paws.usask.ca. In PAWS, under Academics, click Academic Profile, then select DegreeWorks. Please note that DegreeWorks is most useful after you've registered for classes. Information, including helpful tutorial videos to assist you with registering for classes, is available on the Classes and Registration page at students.usask.ca/academics/classes.php. Although the secondary and early middle years program routes both result in a Bachelor of Education degree, there are some differences in requirements. Secondary teacher candidates take many courses in 2 subjects or teaching areas and only a few breadth courses. They take methods courses in their teaching areas only. Early middle years teacher candidates take more breadth requirements and a variety of methods courses for teaching multiple subjects to the same group of learners. A Bachelor of Education degree from the University of Saskatchewan qualifies you for a Professional A Teaching Certificate in the province of Saskatchewan and allows you to teach any grade level from kindergarten to grade 12. Upon graduation, you will be required to apply to the Saskatchewan Professional Teachers Regulatory Board, the SPTRB, to obtain a Saskatchewan Teacher Certificate. Once again, welcome to the College of Education. New students are strongly encouraged to attend UStart in May or June. All UStart sessions happen prior to first year registration. If you have any questions, please make an appointment with an academic advisor or send an email to advising.education@usask.ca or call 306-966-7654.